So yeah, this Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl are actually not made by Game Freak. It's actually made by some other company. Um, and I want to discuss what I think this means for the future of Pokemon. Of course, we're going to talk about Legends of Arceus 2. Um, but let's start talking about what this means for remakes. So, what I think this means is remakes are from here on out going to be done differently than what they've previously been done, or the way that they've been done. So, you think back to Leaf Green and Fire Red. These Pokemon games were made basically to bring the old games to the current engine. So of course that's what they did then, and then they did the same thing with Heart Gold, Soul Silver, and then Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire. So the change actually starts with Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee. Those remakes are actually made to be different than the generation at the time. Before that, it's basically bringing the old games to the current generation, and they can, interact with the other games of that generation. However, Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee, they decided to do something different with that one. The remakes, instead of being brought to the current generation, mechanics and everything like that, they're going to basically they're going to do their own thing with the remakes. So that's what we saw with Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee. The whole engine for that Pokemon game was totally different than Sun and Moon. They couldn't interact, but it has its own feel. It has its own everything. So what we're seeing here is with Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. This is just a continuation of that. Pokemon remakes are going to be, them trying out different ideas for Pokemon games. They're going to have different aesthetics. They're going to be a little bit more. I don't want to say that they're really doing more risky things, because I feel like making a Pokemon remake where they literally use the same like pretty much the same. Well, where is that? I've lost that image, that area, didn't I? Oh yeah, they're using the same exact everything. That's not really like taking a risk, but I feel like it's what they're doing now is each remake is going to be its own thing, and with this one they're actually sending it to a different company to do. So I think from here on out, whenever we see a Pokemon remake, it's going to be done by a different company than Game Freak, and it's going to be the other company's chance to add their own spin on things. Hi, Shy Jess. Yeah, Meganium is the best. Let me go back to that. Where is that? Oh my gosh, I can't find anything anymore. I've lost everything. Well, I lost it. They had a lot of cool Meganium pictures. Oh my gosh, how did I get... Oh, doing something weird. There we go, I fixed it. But yeah, that's basically what I feel like they're going to be doing with remakes from here on out. They're just going to be their own thing. They're going to be a different company's spin on the Pokemon formula. So that goes into what Game Freak is actually doing with their time, and this is actually listed as a Gen 8 Pokemon game. So I guess when I saw this, I thought, oh, Gen 9 looks amazing, but I guess this is Gen 8 still. We're not going into Gen 9. I feel like, honestly though, this might be where our former idea of Pokemon generations are going to be changed or challenged or something like that. So this being I guess right now they're saying this is a Gen 8 game, but I feel like this is the future of Pokemon. So it is an open world Pokemon game. Fully open world, no longer, go to the wild area and do stuff. This game, you have to walk around in the overworld and catch Pokemon. But I feel like it does have, maybe it has a little bit of the Sword and Shield engine, maybe. I don't know. I still feel like this has its own engine looking at it, because it's got so much more than Sword and Shield. I mean, the battle um system is actually different because there's not really a difference anymore between, you know, the battle and the overworld. You just go straight into the battle. You throw out your Pokemon. You don't get warped to a different screen. So I feel like this has to be its own engine. But I do think that this is going to be the future of Pokemon games. This is just the first taste of what we're going to see from here on out. So whereas, you know, the remakes are going to be other companies trying their hand at their own, you know, Pokemon formula. There's Shining Pearl. Jesse's excited for Shining Pearl. Whereas, you know, the remakes are going to be other companies doing their own thing. And I feel like what we're going to see in the future is like a black and white remake made by a third party. What I think they might do with the black and white remake is they might merge black, you know, black and black 2 and white 2 and do it that way. So our one remake has the entirety of the Unova storyline. But I feel like they would probably do that since they've handed it off to other companies. But yeah, this is the future of what we're going to be seeing from Pokemon, from Game Freak itself. And I feel like this is a big, big step forward from what we've got in Sword and Shield. Because look at this. It's in the overworld. The battles happen in the overworld. It's not like a separate thing that happens. It's not like a, you know, you get warped to a separate thing. It's in the overworld all the time. So that's what I think the future of Pokemon. And we're going to probably see more of this style from here on out. I am interested in seeing what, you know, VGC is for, when does this come out? 2022? And I think it said this is early 2022, which is interesting because the Diamond Pearl Remix is late 2021, so there's not much of a time difference in between when these games are coming out, you know? You said you thought Dawn's hair was more blue. Let me see if I can find Dawn again. Well, she's hiding there somewhere. Dawn, where'd you go? There. Yeah, I mean, it's got a little black, blue. You can probably find a image here. I guess so. But anyway, yeah. I think that's what we're going to see. The future of Pokemon is going to be in the overworld. And I wonder what it means for Legends Arceus that it's released so soon after Diamond and Pearl Remix. So I think they've already said 2021. VGC is going to be in Sword and Shield still. So 2022 might be in Shining, you know, BDSP. I feel like, yeah, that might be where we have the next year's VGC. So I want to see what the battle screen for, you know, trainer battles look like. They've actually had a big step up. I remember in X and Y and Sun and Moon, when you do like a trainer battle, you're in this little arena, but for Sword and Shield, you're actually in the gyms that you fight throughout the game. So I want to see what they do with this. And it does, actually, looking at it, you know, it actually has a Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee aesthetic going on. So I think that's interesting. Yeah, Jesse's excited for this game, too. But yeah, I wonder what that means for VGC 2023. I wonder if that means we're going to be playing it on Legends Arceus. And if so, what does that look like? What does the VGC on this game look like? Let me find that battle screen again. Oh, here it is. Like, what does that mean when you're like, is there even VGC in this? I don't know how you do double battles. Like, maybe you have a Pokemon on this side and one on this side. Maybe? I don't know. I'm just excited to see what the future of Pokemon is like.